Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your December 2022 love reading. Welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we'll dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and take a look at all things related to love. Whether you are currently single, perhaps you're partnered up, maybe you're going through a complicated matter with someone close to your heart, or you're just focused on self-love. We'll dive into it all. So just a friendly reminder, these are general readings. Please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, interesting dynamic here. I really love this for you. Let me show you why. Because in the past position, the present, and the future, you actually have the chicken, the egg, and then you have the book of knowledge in between. So I feel like a lot of you may be revisiting a situation of the past and healing and mending something that was difficult for you. Because in the recent position, we have here the recent past, we have a fresh new start with the eggs here. So there may be a period of transition that you had to undergo in the recent past, but I feel like you've been gifted and allowed this fresh start to open your heart up to new experiences, new relationships that are built on common ground, that are built on stability, love, and compassion here. So the fresh start is about you opening yourself up. And there may have been a situation that was quite fragile for you, because eggs, when you think of eggs, they can be quite fragile. But it is the birth of something new. There is a brand new energy, whether this is a new partnership or romantic partnership that you've recently started to see someone new. For others of you, this could be a connection, a reconnection with someone who you've had a falling out with, or you've just been healing from maybe heartache for quite some time. And in the recent past, you're allowing yourself to open back up to love, because now you see in the future, you have the chicken. This is about being in the moment, something that you've created. For some of you, this could also be fertility, but I feel that something you've created in the past is coming back around for you to really enjoy. This talks about being in the moment with another person. So I am sensing physical, one-on-one communication for some of you. For others of you, it's about bringing in the joy, the celebrations, the holiday time, if you celebrate the holidays, and enjoying who you are and enjoying the company of who you surround yourself with. But in the middle of this connection or this fresh start, there is knowledge. I feel like there may have been very important soul contracts, Capricorn, that you've had to learn, that you've had to grow, but you've learned a lot about yourself. You've learned a lot about who you want to become. And I also sense that you had to go through some ups and downs here in order for you to evolve. But now I sense that you're not taking a relationship. Okay, thank you, Spirit. They're giving me that something isn't being taken for granted. Maybe it once was, because the egg can be quite fragile. And I sense that you're learning that relationships can be fragile. And you may have felt like you were at times walking on eggshells as well in the past with people around you, whether it was your family, whether it was your parents, your siblings, your children. But I feel like you've been given this fresh start for you to be vulnerable and for you to not walk on eggshells, but for you to be who you are. And I feel like you're attracting that energy towards you as well. So very powerful coming right into your reading here. So we're going to dive into the overall main energy, Capricorn. Also, they're giving me the name Shannon. Shannon. So that may be your name. It could be someone you're dealing with. It could be a pet name. Please take it as it resonates. What is the main energy here for Capricorn? Now, as we head towards the end of the month and we head towards Capricorn season, I feel like you're really excited about this next chapter of your life, this new year. Now, some of you may certainly have birthdays at the end of the month as well. Happy birthday, Capricorn. But there is a busy energy to the mix, especially towards the end of the month and in the middle of the month as well. Some of you may be reaching deadlines. You may be connecting with family members. For others of you, you may be traveling. There could be some sort of certifications or exams, prepping, planning. I'm getting recipes as well. So recipe book, or it could be even a memory book as well. But you have the Knight of Swords. This is about you taking decisive action. This is about you moving forward and getting things done. There is an excitement around this energy for you as well, Capricorn. So when this Knight of Swords comes in, he rushes towards what he believes is important. And what is important to you is opening up your heart to communicating with other people that are wanting to see you grow, wanting to see you shine, and wanting to really nurture a relationship here. But both people are in the midst here of communicating. So I sense here that there is a nurturing of a specific relationship for you. It could be many, but for some of you, you may have one person in particular on your mind. But I'm getting that you're ready to do some nurturing. You're ready to do some fun things, fun, exciting adventures. Let's take a look at what's crossing your energy in the month of December. What do we have here for Capricorn? We have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands isn't, it's not the worst five, okay, because the Five of Wands is also about opinions. So it reminds me of, I forget what movie it is, but when they're all sitting at the table, I think it's an Eddie Murphy movie where everyone's sitting at the table, but Eddie Murphy plays all the different characters, and everybody has different views and opinions, and they're shooting things across the table, and it's almost like chaos, but at the same time, it's just honoring that other people have different views than you, and it's about making it work all nonetheless here. So the Five of Wands is about different opinions, and it can be about collaboration, and it's about working together instead of feeling like everyone is in competition, or everyone is, I heard, speaking above each other as well. I feel like there's some sort of divine masterpiece that you feel is something that's truly, truly a gift to you, because some of you may have been longing for connection. Even if this connection seems like it's bantering, it really isn't. I feel like it could be more of like sibling rivalry, or it could be that someone doesn't agree with views. I would say here, if anyone is talking about, could be politics or something quite deep, then you may want to change the subject, because it could get heated up, is what I just heard as well. But the Five of Wands showing up as the challenge for you is about collaboration. And I'm sensing here that regardless of what goes on around the dinner table or what a person thinks, there is a beautiful blending of a working together type of energy. And I like this for you here. Some of you are making some really smart moves around the holidays, and some of you are setting some new goals for yourself, because I heard you've matured. You've matured. So even if you are 40 years old, 60 years old, 80 years old, we always are in a position to grow, level up, and mature. So we never stop learning, and we never stop growing. Let's see what is below you, Capricorn. What's in the deep, deep past? What do we have here for Capricorn? The Moon. So there's been a lot of uncertainties for you. There's been a lot of ups and downs, I sense. But with this Moon card, this is about trusting in your intuition, because sometimes our emotions overrule us, and sometimes we need to really dive deep, go within, meditate. This can also be about paying attention to your dreams. Some of you had a specific or certain maybe illusion, or how you thought something was going to turn out for you in the past, but it may have not turned out the way that you thought it would. There may have been something that was exposed. There could have been family. I just heard here family secrets, or something within the family dynamic showing up for you. But ultimately, you can see that that fox there is howling at the moon, and she has these tentacles. So I feel that she can connect to her higher self. And this is you. When things get uncertain, Capricorn, I feel like you have this innate ability to connect to your higher self and trust that the divine is leading you forward here, because you've been through a time of a lot of uncertainty here. And yes, things haven't always turned out the way that you thought, but I feel that there's a fresh start coming in here for you. It's already started to occur. And I sense 2023 is all about knowledge. It's about self-discovery. It's about building strong connections with the relationships that you do build upon, and being in the moment, enjoying the now instead of waiting for maybe the tower to come in, or waiting for Friday, or waiting for the weekend, or waiting for next month to take that vacation. You're really enjoying your life, living in the present. Now, some of you may be reading also The Power of Now or The Secret. There could be an energy here of law of attraction, or just remaining in the present. What do we have in the past? The Temperance. So if you are single, I feel that some of you may have been waiting to attract a soulmate or a love into your life. For others of you, there could have been a waiting period because you may have been disconnected from someone close to your heart, and you may have been waiting for them to reach out first. This Temperance card can be about moderating. It could be about blending, trying to be patient. But I do sense that there was some sort of a compromise that you've had to do in the past here. So some of you may have compromised even your own self in a situation. You may have given so much that you felt like you've compromised your health, or your humility, or your physical self at times, where you've overcompensated for that love. But I sense that you're bringing things back into balance here, Capricorn, especially as you set yourself up for this new year and a new chapter of your life. Around the birthday time is a really powerful time to set new goals, set new intentions, and see what's working in your life and what is not working, so you can move forward and live more aligned to who you want to become. We have the King of Wands showing up for you here in what's above you. So this is the energy coming in. This is the King of Wands, you marching to the beat of your own drum. Like I said, in the past, you may have felt like you were walking on eggshells with a specific family member. Maybe you've held back, or maybe you felt like no matter which move you made, that things were cracking or falling apart. And it's actually fell apart to help you grow and advance and get to this point of you being able to create and manifest your own destiny, your own luck. This King of Wands, he is passionate, he's adventurous, warm, and driven. So you're getting your energy back, you're feeling inspired, and you're coming back home to yourself. If you've been missing for quite some time, or you just have been feeling out of balance or even impatient, I sense that you're moving forward in a positive new direction because you've learned some very valuable lessons in the past here. So let's see what's coming in the near future. What do we have coming in here for Capricorn in the near future regarding love? So we have the Four of Cups flip over. I feel new opportunities are coming in. But we have here double four energy, Four of Cups we just seen, and the Four of Swords shot out. So some downtime for you to gain that necessary R&R, especially towards the end of the month and into January. I feel like you're treating yourself. Some of you may be treating yourself to a vacation or a trip. Some of you are just kind of winding down from the holiday season, or you're entering into January with taking good care of yourself, your wellness. There's a quote that I really love to remind myself and to remind people all the time that we can either focus on our wellness now or our illness later. And a lot of times people wait until they become sick, or until they become riddled with anxiety or depression or loneliness or isolation before taking the precaution or the necessary steps in order to prevent them from burnout. But I sense here with this Four of Swords, you're saying to yourself, I need this fresh start. I'm ready to start with a clean slate. And so you're taking that downtime to give yourself some rest and rejuvenation, to recuperate, to heal, to focus on self-love, renewal, and rejuvenation. Because some of you have definitely been overworking, overthinking, obsessing at times, or even ignoring the signs of rest. But in order for you to be at 100, in order for you to be at your best, which we see you coming in here with this King of Wands, this is about you doing what you need to do to gain that downtime. Enjoy being in the moment as well. Now I'm hearing massage or spa. So some of you may be getting a massage or going to a spa. It could also be symbolic for just taking care of you, wellness coming into the near future. Now, if you are single, I feel like you're just kind of stepping back after a time of maybe the holiday season and getting things back in order. For those of you that are in a relationship, you may be healing from some sort of a, hopefully not, but it could have been an argument with this Five of Wands. Sometimes we don't realize that people's opinions, that's just that, opinions. Everybody has them. That we don't have to necessarily agree, but sometimes, like I said, depending on the topic, things can get quite heated, whether this is with a family member or this is with a lover or a partner here. You may be recouping from some harsh words or something that was out of line or out of place here. Now let's see how you're feeling. How are you feeling, Capricorn? What is your energy in the month of December? I feel like you're busy. You're quite busy here. Oh, the Empress. This is about taking care of business. It is about nurturing. I feel intuitively that you may be nurturing everyone else, but make sure that you're nurturing yourself, because we have this self-care card coming in here. And sometimes that Empress, she's absolutely amazing. She's abundant and she's creative and she's maternal, and everything that she touches grows because she's full of that nurturing life force energy. But at times the Empress can be focused so much on others that she neglects her own needs, or she even puts her needs to the back burner. Not often, but this may be you really needing to nurture yourself and make sure you're not, again, walking on eggshells. You've been given this fresh start for this new you. So make sure you're taking care of yourself first, and then you're nurturing and taking care of others. Some of you may be becoming a parent. You may be seeing your children around the holiday time. If you have children, this could be even your pet children as well. For others of you, I feel like you're growing some really beautiful bonds at this time. So I like to see the Empress showing up in your energy. Just a reminder though, to make sure that you're filling your cup first so that you can overflow that excess into the people around you. So let's see what's going on here, Capricorn, in your environment. What do we have for Capricorn in their external environment? What's going on around you? Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. Yes. There's a lot of new beginnings taking place for you. Not only do you have this fresh start, but you come in, I don't want to say fighting with the Knight of Swords, but you come into the month quite busy. There's a hustle energy of getting things done. Now, you may be exhausted, you may be wore out in the near future, but I feel like it's a busy type of energy that you almost thrive off of, but sometimes the body says slow down. You're having some new beginnings showing up in the physical world. This can be in the form of a new relationship, a new home, a new vehicle, a new travel opportunity for you as well. Something that you've already planted the seeds on, you're starting to see grow in the physical world. You can see she's sitting next to this, but what you can't always see is how far down the roots grow. But I feel like you're building something quite beautiful here. This Ace of Pentacles is all about good news regarding, it could be your health, it could be a relationship. Some of you may be moving in together or making joint choices or decisions. This could be even a sibling. Both of you are making a decision to kind of come together and make a move. Whether it's seeing each other or you may be helping a family member out. But I really love this Ace of Pentacles in your environment. Let's take a look at your hopes and fears. What are your hopes, Capricorn? What are your fears? Queen of Cups. You may be a healer, whether in your professional life or your personal life. This Queen of Cups, she gives great advice, great support. She gives wonderful hugs. She's extremely passionate, nurturing, and loving. She's like the younger sister version of the Empress. She's the one who really listens to her intuition as well, and listens to what other people need and want. Your fear here, though, with this Queen of Cups is needing to fill your own cup first. It can be about again, walking on eggshells to make other people happy at times. So Capricorn, if that is your energy, make sure you're filling your own cup up first. Yes, you're a healer, but that doesn't mean that you have to compromise with the temperance in the past here. It doesn't mean that you have to temper your own needs or put your own needs on the back burner in order to please the people around you. There has to be reciprocity, equal give and take. Now, I do sense that you are taking care of some loved ones. Some of you may be watching children, grandchildren. You also may be doing things that bring your heart a lot of happiness. I like this for you. This is a hope of yours. And your hope is that you can be that wise counsel, that healer. And you absolutely are. But again, the message is take care of yourself first, especially as you go into the new year. Let's take a look at your final outcome. What is your final outcome? And I just heard here, stay present. You have that with the chickens. So make sure you're staying present because things go by quickly as well. So you may want to capture each and every moment, not with a photograph. Some of you, yes, but it's capturing those memories and those moments that will last a lifetime. I just heard as well, some of you may be visiting someone in the family. This is quite specific, so it's not going to resonate with all of you, but this could be a last Christmas that you have or a last holiday that you have with a specific family member. Now, it doesn't mean that something unexpected is going to happen throughout 2023. I feel like this is for those of you that already know. Perhaps great grandma is, 104 years old and it could be your last Christmas, or it could be someone in the family that you don't get to see very often. You may be traveling to see them, but you may know deep down that it's the last time you spend with them. So you may be wanting to put a little extra love in that area. Again, please take that as it resonates. Final outcome. King of Swords, powerful energy. This is the feminine version of the King of Swords. The King of Swords doesn't open up their heart always. They usually tend to think more logically instead of let their emotions and feelings overrule and guide them. I feel like you're creating that perfect balance between logical thinking and your emotion. So you're letting your heart lead the way, but you're not letting your emotions overrule or dictate circumstances here, but you're also thinking with a clear logical stance. So the King of Swords energy is very intelligent, very experienced. He's a very wise, mature individual. And this is the female again here. So it doesn't matter if you're female or male. It's just the energy of receptivity. This is about you opening up. And look, it's almost as if she has those lights, those twinkling fairy lights or Christmas lights around her. So I feel like you are nurturing. It could be a King of Swords. It could be for some of you a father who is in the military. It could be someone who's very structured, very routine. It could be anyone in your life who tends to at times be not in touch with their emotions. They can be hot-headed. They could be angry. They can be very routine. And they can at times have a hard time keeping their cool or keeping their emotions inside. But I feel like you are helping them kind of come out of their shell as well. So please take that as it resonates, Capricorn. A lot of beautiful new things happening for you. I do see you surrounded by quite a lot of people. You have a lot of kings and court cards in here. You have the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, which is either you or it could be your own mother. We also have 5 of Wands, so there could be siblings, there could be cousins, there could be people around you. So definitely a lot of people in the mix here, but you will be able to navigate through this time with ease, and you're going to enjoy being in the moment with those you love. All right, Capricorn, we are going to get a message from the wisdom of the Oracle, and I will read to you the relationship message from the guidebook. And we have soulmates, soulmates. So some of you definitely are attracting a lover coming in here as well. Your hope could be to attract a Queen of Cups, someone who's nurturing and loving and open, someone who wants to nurture this relationship or this union here. And the King of Swords, you may be opening up your heart after a time of feeling shut down here or feeling impatient or a lack of. But soulmates is coming in for you. But soulmate shows up in all different shapes, sizes, and forms. Let me just find the message here for you. Some of you may be 41. You may have a birthday on the 4th or even the 1st. There could also be an energy of there's a 5. So you may have a birthday on the 5th as well. Now, this is about harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, companionships, relationships fostering personal growth. And the message, Capricorn, is this. Consider love in the deepest sense, love so powerful that you will never be the same again, regardless of how long your relationship lasts. Consider friendships and romantic bonds so compelling that they overwhelm you with gratitude or break you open so that you will finally claim who you were meant to be. Even a companion animal reminds you that it is you who is being rescued and healed. Pay attention if you are in the presence As you are in the presence of a soulmate, come to guide you home to the real you. This is really, really positive here. I love this showing up. Now, I don't really have any negative cards. Typically, I will read the protection message. Now, you do have the 4 of Swords, which does talk about healing in the near future. So I will read to you the protection message, just in case it resonates with a few of you souls out there. And the protection is this. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve your well-being enter into this dynamic so you can heal them. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not, why did he or she do this to me? But rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror. You will only be changed for the better. Very powerful energy here. And I'm glad that we dove into the protection, because some of you are changed for the better. There's a sweet surprise here coming in for you. And I feel like this is you marching to the beat of your own drum. This is about you being changed into that better version of yourself. Like I always say, we have free will. We can either become bitter after heartache or we can become better. But the choice is ultimately, Capricorn, up to you. All right, so last but not least, we're going to get a few messages here from your spirit animals. And at this time, I just ask that you take a deep breath in from that solar plexus chakra, the belly area. Tune into your third eye center, the area between the eyebrows. And I want you to imagine, Capricorn, the first animal or animals that show up in your mind's eye. Now, this could be an animal that flies high in the sky. It could be an animal that swims deep in the sea. Perhaps this animal is wild, magical, mystical, or even domesticated. Perhaps it's an animal that's recently crossed your path in the great outdoors, or one that's visited through your dreams. There is no right or wrong answer, Capricorn. And if you need a moment, just pause the video and come back when you are ready. And for those of you that would like to be entered into the free monthly reading giveaway, all you need to do is drop your power animals in the comment box below. And I personally will enter you into that free monthly reading giveaway where I draw one lucky winner around the first of each month and post right back here on this channel. So please make sure you've hit that subscribe and bell button if you haven't already. All right, so your first animal here is brown bear spirit. Take some time out. Yes, you're getting there. You just may feel like you're coming into the month with a very hectic, very chaotic energy, but I sense that towards the end of the month into January, you will finally be able to take that downtime. You'll be able to relax and recoup. It's also card 9, which is the energy of the hermit. So you're wanting to kind of go within, rejuvenate your soul, get ready to come out on top in 2023. Mouse spirit, tend to the small things. This is about you making sure that you're tying up loose ends, that you are accomplishing many things at once, I sense. Some of you may be looking at the fine print or the details of specific things this month. I'm getting a little bit of crunch time. Some of you feel crunch time. You may be crunched towards a deadline, whether it's at work or whether it's in your personal life for the holidays, functions, travel, but tend to the small things. We have a buffalo, one of my favorites. It says, the abundant universe will provide. It's card 10, which is that wheel of fortune. So I feel like there is a really good energy showing up for you. There's a turning point in your life, well, in your age as well. Some of you have gone through a 10-year cycle where for the past 10 years, maybe you've been single, or for the past 10 years, you've been working on your relationship. So I'm getting a 10-year cycle here coming to an end and you entering into this new, really wonderful time of abundance. And it's going to allow you with this giraffe to see the big picture, to see the goals, to see all that you've accomplished, all that you have become, to embrace an optimistic mindset, to have that attitude of gratitude here. You're seeing a bigger picture of a situation, and it's actually going to allow you to move forward in a more productive, more healthy, abundant way. That is what I have for you, Capricorn. I certainly hope it helps. If so, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to share, like, drop your power animal in the comment box below and hit that subscribe and bell button if you'd like. Thank you so much, Capricorn, for tuning in. Sending you lots of love and light. Till next time.